where residents of Fort Resolution have differing ideas on what to do with unmarked graves. The graves were recently identified on Mission Island near the community. Some see identifying the graves as a vital step towards healing. Others want them left alone. While the community decides what to do, the question remains, who do the graves belong to? Carla Ulrich reports.
Mission Island was once home to St. Joseph's Mission School, where Indigenous children from across the north were sent. The island was also a gathering place for community events and a busy stopping point for travelers during the fur trade. Members have long known about unmarked graves in the area. The community began the search several years ago, in part to find answers about the past, but also to find healing for the future. For one N.W.T First Nation member, it's about truth-telling. She says it's important to know what happened to those who went to the school but never came home, while still honoring their culture's deep respect for the dead.
Culturally, when somebody passes, we don't like to disturb them. But at the same time, if they're not where they should be, at the end of the day, families are missing a part of themselves.
But not everyone agrees the graves or their contents should be further disturbed, even if it's for forensic examination. Some residents believe the graves are long-known community burial sites.
I don't think it has anything to do with residential school myself, but it is an old grave site, and it's known by everybody in the community for years. I like them to leave it alone. Let their souls rest in peace.
As for what's next, the archaeologist in charge says that information is not for the public yet. Any findings will be presented to the community at a meeting this fall. Next steps will be decided from there.
It's really important to remember that there are people who still live here and they have to endure, not just this painful history, but they're the lasting impression of what's happened here.
Calche says the project team includes other archaeologists, members of the N.W.T First Nation community, and students. The investigation is an Indigenous-led collaborative effort, with community members collecting elder testimony, conducting interviews, and gathering archival records, all of which will eventually be combined with the field findings to piece together the whole story. Carla Ulrich, CBC News, Fort Resolution.